another PDNZ upload. I must apologise. I know it's been like a month, I think, since I've stuck anything up. Plus, I think in my last video I was going to take my trailer in for a certificate, and yes, it did pass. There was no issues there, and I adjusted the landing legs so I can get this truck on and off it. So I'm struggling for content in the sense I'm not doing anything on the truck. Farm things happening at the moment and that. And as I said, I got no job for the truck. It's just an ice cream truck on a Sunday. Go out for a drive and come home. So I am actually I'm just mucking around doing things. So I thought I'll try and put a bit of a video together to let you know that I'm still out there. And summer's coming for us, so it's going to a few events, and I will video that and upload, but they're going to be few and far between sort of thing. But anyway, as I said, I'm not a content uploader. I'm not going to make a video just full of bits and pieces of unnecessary stuff and stick on the channel to keep it going. So anyway, I'll just show you what I've been doing. Every time I walk past the truck, I will get a few hours in the morning. I think I'll do something. So I've gone around and I've attacked the wheels a bit more, got them a bit more shiny. Had to go at the back ones. They're coming up. They need a sand. I know someone offered to come and do them for me. And yeah, they know what they're doing. I don't. But I may have the option of another set of rims one day. I'll just keep working away at those ones. What else have I done? Not a lot. Got a just a simple rotary buffer, and I put some polish on it, so give it a rub. I can see all my imperfections in my paint job when I do that. You get up close to it and you can see it. Something else I did buy, can't be bothered getting up the cab to show you, little USB flexi light, because I found we went out for a drive and tried the headlights one evening, and there's very little dash lights where the switches are, so I put a USB, there's a 12-volt socket with USB outlets, so I've velcroed that to the top of the dash, and I got one of these, and I can just, I haven't tried it in the dark, but cheap as anything off AliExpress. So what am I doing? Well, everyone's commented, exhaust system, yeah, great, but you got no chrome on the truck. Well, I don't like shiny things, but I'm going to try and put a heat shield on there, just see if I can make it all work, what it's going to look like. I'm a bit worried that I'm going to burn the paint. We've got one little mark in it here already. I'm not sure what's going on there, whether it was caused by heat. It did get hot because I had these painted, which I was aware that was possibly going to burn off, and it sure did. You can see where it went to the red colour on there. It's still red up on in the back there. So that's right, that's normal. So on my old freight shaker out there, I've got these bands here off it, so it had a heat shield on it, and these are something to work with. I'm just mucking around here. It's currently raining today and I'm meant to be doing farm things, but I don't need to get wet. So here's the heat shield I took off the freight shaker. Well, actually I didn't take it off, it fell off due to me not paying attention when we bought this truck. I ain't going to blame somebody. It was myself at the end of the day, because I didn't make them fix it, but they still did it. When they mounted it, they put those rings that just show you around the muffler, and they never actually picked up the mounting holes in the shield. They just put some screws through the slots, and it broke it. Broken there, and there's a big bit missing there. And out the top there, obviously, there, it destroyed it, vibrating and shaking, and so a bit of a dream. I'm going to modify those rings so I do pick up these holes. I've only got 2 of them, and when this is standing up, if we're looking at the truck, this will be the back of the cab here, so I'll wrap this around so we won't see this. I know I should just go and buy a new one, but at 400 New Zealand dollars, yeah, I've got better things to do with $400. the truck's not going to stop going because it hasn't got a heat shield. I'll just try this, see if I can make it all fit, and then I'll keep my eye out possibly for another one somewhere undamaged if this isn't going to work. It may stress this when I bend it all into shape, and it may just break it. May not last 5 minutes. Doesn't really matter. I own it. It's only going to go in the scrap bin. So yeah, I'll document a little bit of that. So what I was going to show you is difference before and after. A bit late now, I've nearly done the whole thing, but yeah, I've just been buffing it. You see here that I haven't done. So what am I using? I went to our local little hardware store and bought a woolen wheel. They work really good. Yeah, I know I haven't got the guard on it. Bit of wool's only burns you. I thought it'd last like 3 minutes, but it's done all the wheels, and I know you can get different colour sticks of this and that. I just grabbed something to try it and see what it's going to do. Really impressed. Tried it on the mains power grinder, too fast. It's better on a battery run. Runs a bit slower, a bit more controllable, a bit safer. So yeah, I was pretty happy with what it's done to the wheels on it. A bit dark in here at the moment, but it's brought them up. And the other thing I did do is, don't know if it's accessible in here. I don't think it is, it's too dark. You can't see it. I put a SAE compliant plug on there for a charger. So I've wired that to the batteries, and here it is here. Sorry, I can show you. So these are they're a automatic charger, so they obviously won't overcharge your batteries. They just put, I think it's what's it say on there, 0.8 amps maximum we'll put in there, and that's the plug there. It seems to be a standard thing now, and I've done that on most of my items I own here, all my farm tractors and different things. Just buy those off AliExpress. They're only like a couple of dollars, wire them onto the batteries, and then I just leave those terminals hanging out so I can just plug in, and man, it just makes the batteries last forever. Some of them I've yeah, 12 years out of a set of batteries which don't get used very often. It's well worth it. So yeah, as I say, I haven't been out much. We are going to head out. We're going to use it. I need to try it in the rain, see how many leaks I've got, and leave it outside in the rain, which I don't really want to do. Right, I'll get back to this. I'll do a bit more polishing on this, and then I'll muck around with those brackets, and I'll just show you what I come up with. The advantage of owning a farm, you've always got rubbish laying around. Some coach head bolts, real soft, just rubbish. So you'll see what I'm making in the next clip. It's part of that heat shield. I was wondering how to space it out off the brackets, so I've come up with this cunning plan. Sort of show you what I'm doing, and you're going to see in the next minute what we end up with. Right, I showed you I was making those pieces in the lathe. So I made them and I threaded them, and then I welded them on to my brackets. And I've got them in the position where that's center, and obviously that'll pick up the edges of the heat shield. So I've just got to get up and put the top one on and leave that semi-loose. I've got the bottom one height-wise where I want it. I'll show you all that soon. I'm not going to leave the camera going while I try and put this on. Could be a bit of a drawn out exercise. I'll just show you as I go what I'm up to. And there it is, fitted. Really happy with how that went on. Pleased I made those dowel pieces and welded them to the round brackets. Spaced it out evenly, and we've used the proper holes in the mounting piece instead of what they did. But it doesn't move. It has got an extra set of holes here in the middle. I've had another bracket, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. I just couldn't be bothered rolling one up because I got the issue of trying to get it behind that there. It's a very little gap, and yeah, I don't visualize it going through easily, so I've just left it alone. But yeah, overall, pretty good. I was never going to put a heat shield on there, but I'm just a bit worried about the heat onto the cab. It's pretty close. There might be enough just to break the heat a little bit. Who knows? I'll stand back and have a bit of a look. As I say, I just work away at the odd little thing on it. Sort of something I do need to do, and I don't know where to source it from, is put the material under the cab here. I did put some on the inside of the cab, as you know, when I did it, but it's a thinner material. It's like hot water cylinder wrap. I want to put the real thick one under there. I don't know where you source it from. Not locally here. Buy anything off the internet, but you've got to ship it. That's the big problem. So we'll work that one out. I was having a thought. I said in my previous video I might document this, and I sort of forgot. I'll show you how I got the legs out when I put them back in. I'll reverse the process, wind the video backwards. Just drilled a pilot hole through there because as I talked about, can't get this legs the right height. That hole there doesn't work for me. We need to pull the legs up just a little bit more, get the neck down a bit lower. So done the pilot hole, just done that in my little mill drill here, and then I'll grab a couple of shots. Oh, don't break the drill off lifting that out of there, and I'll show you what I'm going to drill it in. And I'll grab a few shots as I do it. My big old dinosaur, my Denby drill, super low speed, and it's very useful. Ugh. So we'll, I can't do this one-handed. I'll try and put you over here somewhere. I realise this doesn't make very exciting content as a video. I apologise, but it's yeah, we're running out of projects to do on the truck now. I'll just put that in there, chuck my little level on there. I've already gone and lost my hammer. Got a wooden one here, it'll work. Just level that up in there. Assume the table was level on the mill. Should be. No modern things in this workshop. I'll centralise the drill. See how far out I am. A little bit. Probably should have done that a little bit different. See if we can get away with it. It's only a little bit. Let's rotate the table. It's touching even on both sides there. Just turn it on a bit. That way. Yeah, we're out of fraction that way. Won't matter too much. Right, clean that up. So I'm not going to leave you running while I do this because yeah, it's pushing the drill over a fraction. It should centralise. It takes forever. So my old drill's got a an auto feed function on it. You can just see that there winding around. So I just let it auto feed like that. I don't run the risk of grabbing things with a big drill then. It'll just wind through. I realise you wouldn't do this in a production scenario, but we've got plenty of time. Just get the job done. I'll grab a couple of shots as it goes through. Here we are, halfway through on the first hole still. I know I could time lapse this. I'll just grab a couple of little snippets. Slowly boring our way through. The drill's long enough to obviously drill through both sides in one go. And I've got it sitting up off the vise. And then drill a hole in that as well. And there we have it. One hole right through the whole thing. That worked alright. Never broke the drill off. Success. Alright, we'll have a bit of a clean up and we'll go and put it back in the trailer. Right, with that, I'm going to stick an end to this video. It's pretty short, I know, but yeah, stay tuned. Summer's coming. There'll be a few outings with this rig, so I'll grab a couple of road shots, as I say, and try and put something up on the channel. But yeah, it will be a while, but anyone who's subscribed, they'll know, they'll get the notifications. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching.